And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001. Joe Musgrove gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts.
Team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well.
For the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Now the 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out of his. Lance Lynn will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start.
8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh. Seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in, Corey Dickerson. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double.
To be honest with you, I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Polanco. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The second baseman.
Step. Popped him up. Number 16 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box, number 16. He's ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Dude, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a diving try and left, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Polanco takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans.
Josh Bell. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. 1 away. Into the box now. Eric Gonzalez, good player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Steve Barrett. The 2-2. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire. Leading off the inning, Jeff Mathis. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Right here, that sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Next for the Rangers.
Nice situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get them to bite at either one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes. And
here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Odor has it to second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting
At the birth 3. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the. Here's Elvis Andrus now. There's a shot out to right center field. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right.
Game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside?
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball. Popped up. Number 16 in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting.
1-2. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. High and deep to center field. Marte going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Leading off. Liner in there for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was
line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. So
you're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone. At the knees, it's strike 1. He's open. Now another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor is there. Odor gets dirty. Wow. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long.
First pitch on its way. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder.
Digging in. Another try at 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gallo going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Jeff. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Shin-Soo. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on the bell at first, and his side is retired.
From the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message as now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mix.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. In now, Gregory Polanco. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Hit hard up the middle. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
the batter, number 2.
So basic. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his right, Guzman. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a ball.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
30.
in and 2-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Frazier from shallow right. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Stepping into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Taken there by Cabrera. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready
The
now,
pitcher.
Joe Musgrove. Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling,
Number 6.
making this pitcher work and
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this is
Now
just a cut
second
fastball.
baseman.
He's trying to sneak in the back door.
And a cut fastball here misses down and in. Ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases so far this season. Dickerson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And
The 2-2 lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the end. So strike. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A laser that time, but will wind up with nothing to show for it.
Now batting.
Now to the. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch
Down the middle, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pence hits a little over the 270 mark. Pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And Genmar Gomez gets the call from the pen to take over on the in the home half of the 7th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Josh Bell. Line drive base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the.
He's set and the pitch. This one's down to third. Cabrera's there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Gallo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1.
Hey, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Liner toward right center, and that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We can do a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking 0-2. Here it comes. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. He could really use a knock here. 0 for the 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Dan, high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hit. Hits this one hard the other way. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
The plate, and they did damage with it.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there.
Open the zone, but indeed in the strike zone with 1 away. Now a move over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9.
These runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Into the box now, Kiner-Falefa will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first. And
88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Frazier is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Forsythe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They're
coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-2. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. John Hicks plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Tigers disposed of hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 12-6. The Toronto Blue Jays combined